Please turn down your singing, or turn down your volume if you are sound sensitive, as I'm going to ring the singing bowl here real quick. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Let's tap in and get a read on the collective energy, please. Spirit, what storyline would you like to share with the collective this time? Folks are under a judgment and they're feeling trapped. They're looking for somebody to offload on. The hierarchy of nastiness, losing energy, losing minions, losing authority, looking for a last-ditch effort to offload and maintain their status in this realm. They need somebody to offload their darkness onto. They're still here talking, even though they're complaining, you know, about you presenting yourself authentically, because everything is seen now. And when you start speaking your truth, people are listening and they're saying, whoa, you know, that happened to me too. And then all of a sudden everything's starting to come together and everything's exposed. So you're having enough. In the central energy, we have the Four of Wands reversed, a canceled party, a separation. Somebody wasn't able to latch on to you. The community is no longer backing them. They're very mad. And whatever bodies they have influence over are being activated to move against you. In the challenge position, yeah, love, the Two of Cups, partnership and union, making sacrifices or releasing those which no longer serve them. They're letting go of those which no longer serve them. So you could have recently come into union with someone which canceled the party of somebody who was expecting to obtain you, but they didn't. Instead, they could have been let go, released. High Priestess. In the subconscious, Five of Swords, resentment, abuse, conflict, defeat. In the recent past, Queen of Swords. Honest, protective, in the truth, standing in the truth. Truth and beauty, connected to life, the ancestors, the elements. The wind. Intentions and expectations. Six of Wands, a victory. Three of Wands, foresight. Opportunity for success. Judgment. Calling judgment. She sees the truth about resentment and abuse. She's cutting it out. She's calling judgment and she's releasing it with her team in the near future. Ten of Swords. Those ones who betrayed you, they betrayed you. They're in utter defeat. Everything's breaking down. They've hit rock bottom. And those entities that they're attached to, you're going to start seeing perhaps go a little crazy. They might want to try to come and bring these swords your way. The lens is being looked through. Six of Swords. You're moving away from that trauma. Better days are coming. You're going to get relief. You're strong. In the environment, death. End of a cycle. Hopes and fears. Five of Cups. Disappointment, sadness, regret, failure. And the outcome. King of Pentacles. Successful provider. Battle worn, time to heal. Somebody's stuck in the middle, trying to make tough decisions around this new beginning. Somebody's getting battle ready, feeling trapped. While you move on into a nice life. You're leaving this heartbreak behind. You've gained a victory over it. Canceled party. Separation and doubt. No holding back. No holding back. Separation. Complete separation. Two of Cups here is releasing that which no longer serves it. They want to fix the connection. Defeat in this abuse and conflict. Guilt. Queen of Swords, honest, protective, in the truth, reciprocating, equal give and take. A victory, a Three of Wands, an adventure, a success regarding judgment, regarding a reckoning, regarding a reflection. Bringing awareness to circumstance. Third parties. Third party influences. This could be, it doesn't have to be just in a intimate relationship way. This could be just other people coming in trying to interfere with your life, telling you that you're unworthy, telling you that the sacrifices you've made are insufficient or somehow arrogant. Betrayal. Ten of Swords reversed. They're in an utter defeat. They can't move against you and slander you anymore for your good deeds. It's just ridiculous that they would take something so beautiful and shit on it like it had no value. Unfinished business. Six of Swords, you're transitioning on from this. You are strong, you are brave. They've missed their opportunity and they're out of time. They've missed their opportunity and they're out of time. You're leaving. You're leaving this behind. It's over. There's an understanding of your side of the story. Five of Cups, disappointment, sadness, and regret. They want your forgiveness. King of Pentacles, wealthy provider. Reminiscing, habits. I miss our inside jokes. I don't know if we will ever change. We'll have to clarify this. Soul contract. They sabotage their soul contract and are in regret. They sabotage their soul contract. They're in regret that they use this soul tie to gain money. And that's the truth. King of Pentacles used their soul tie to gain money. They abused the shit out of you and joked about it. And now they're disappointed. Getting battle ready. Separation. Canceled party. There's no holding back. Sacrifice. They're being separated from these Two of Cups unions. They want to fix the connection, but they're guilty of abuse for privilege. For privilege. They use their relationships to gain a status of privilege. There's no holding back. We got the oracle here. They wanted privilege. They used their soul ties to gain privilege while they abused you. And they're still trying to abuse you. Because they're falling. You already know. Stop the second and third guessing. Trust your intuition. These ones are using marriage contracts to gain statuses of privilege. There's no holding back in this truth. It's seen very clearly. The oracle has the truth laid right out here in the open. They're challenged because there's a Two of Cups. They're challenged by these power couples, perhaps. Or a power couple coming together and making sacrifices of those who were using contracts of union to gain status and wealth. They didn't give a shit about the love. Of course, now they want to mend the connection, but that's crap. They just want the money. They want the status. They want the privilege that comes with knowing you. They want to offload their shit onto you so that they can feel better. They're guilty of abusing you and creating conflict for you. Empath. They have no care. They want to fix the connection, but they don't give a crap about you. It's their own tears. Look at, I'm suffering. I'm suffering. And it's not just white tears, okay? It's just privilege, period. People, when they want to mend the connection, but they don't give a crap about you, and that's the truth. You know it. They're abusive. They just want to fight with you. They want you to be less than. They want to take all of your goodness and then treat you like shit. Treat you like the goodness didn't come from you. They resent you. Stay in your lane. They're guilty. They need to stay in their damn lane. Get off the path of this because they're not about that. They're abusive. They don't give a shit about it. They stick swords in it. They sacrifice it. All for money and status of privilege. They don't care about nothing or nobody. Oh, but I want to fix the connection. No, you're going to get sacrificed. Queen of Swords here is all about reciprocity. Equal give and take. What you have given is what you're going to get. And that's just the way it is. She's here shining a light on the truth of it. This is what it is. You can see it plain. She gives out love. She gives out the truth. She gives out protection. And what does she get back? triggered. People are triggered because she wants equal give and take. They're under judgment because she's gained a victory here. A successful victory. Calling judgment. Land back. Land back. You're getting your land back. This is about the indigenous. Could be the indigenous. The lands are going back to the indigenous. Being stripped from these third parties who have stolen all the wealth through deception and passion. They're under judgment. They're losing everything. The land is going back where it belongs. And they're in a Ten of Swords. There's unfinished business here. They've hit rock bottom. They've lost their land. People are very mad about it. It's almost a sickening feeling, you know? They hate you. They didn't earn it. And the Queen of Swords is sitting here with the truth about it. She's like, you're going to get what you gave. And you gave shit, you're going to get shit. You're not getting this beautiful land and this beautiful reward when you don't care about nothing or nobody. Judgment is being called. They're losing their land. The land is going back. Shadow. Deal with your demons before they deal with you. These demons. Unfinished business. Deal with your demons before they deal with you. They're in a Ten of Swords. They have to go deal with their demons. They wanted you to deal with the demons. But you're not going to do that. They have to deal with their own demons. They have to deal with their own demons. They can't offload that onto you. They want to. They really, really want to. They're going to try. I mean, I just spent a weekend with a whole group of people that all they wanted to do was dump their misery onto me. And then make me feel insignificant for even caring. It was the weirdest thing. And I'm like, I'm still feeling like shit from that. And it's like, why did I go and take my... The chief's wife said I was like a flower and wants me to come back, you know, is afraid that I'm going to stay away. But it's like, it's the reason why I stay away is because I'm not a frickin' toilet to come here and have everybody dump their trauma onto me. You know, I'm here sharing my love, and it's like, I'm not your freaking toilet. But they treat you like a toilet, and then they make you feel like shit because somebody might perceive that you're not seeing them as strong, you know? It's like, you don't see me as strong. Oh, you've just been shitting on me for about the last hour and a half about your trauma. No, that's not strength. That's like a bunch of crap, you know? Death. And there's an ending to that. You're letting it go. You're not going to allow people to treat you like shit. You're not going to allow these trolls to treat you like a freaking toilet while you're sitting there giving them love, you know? You're just done with it. You're moving away from that. And they think you're a bitch. You're moving away because you're strong and you're able to move away from these devils, this demon, and they miss their opportunity with you and they think you're a bitch. They never cared about you at all. They've only been using the Four of Wands unions to siphon off of you and to lay their triggered mess onto you, to take the land from you. But you've gained a victory over this time, this narcissist. There's a death here. There's an understanding of what's been going on. Snack. This troll has been snacking on your happiness. Snacking on your love. Snacking on your material wealth and abundance. And there's a death here. They're in a Five of Cups disappointment. They want your forgiveness. They're struggling and they don't want to struggle. They want you to help them not struggle because you can. And I'll tell you what, they didn't give a damn when they were forcing you to go through struggle. They gave you nothing but disrespect. A cult leader, experts at love bombing and gaslighting. In order to gain wealth. This King of Pentacles is here reminiscing about how fun it was. The inside jokes. Oh, this is fun. And it's a habitual pattern. They don't know that they're ever going to quit. They used love relationships to gain wealth and status and land. They thought it was funny and fun. Now they're all bummed out and they want you to make it better because you're the one who made it better in the first place. Legend. They messed around with a legend. King of Pentacles gained his wealth by effing you over. They thought it was really fun and funny. It's habitual patterns that they'll never change. They never wanted to change. Legend. They're reminiscing about the inside jokes of this habitual pattern that they were under, using relationships to gain wealth, status, and land. Legend. You are so goddamn good that they made you a mythic creature. They didn't believe you existed. They thought you were regular Joe or Janet, and they were coming after you just like they were coming after everybody else, but they did not realize that you were the actual mythical creature that wasn't supposed to exist. Screwed up everything. Self-care. Unicorn. Mythical creature that wasn't supposed to exist. You need some tenderness and nourishment ASAP. Self-care isn't all face masks and bubble baths. Get yourself some healthy boundaries and stop poisoning your body and mind with bullshit and terrible relationships. Get some sleep and recharge your damn battery. They effed around with a legend. And this legend is bringing about a death to this situation. They need some self-care. They've been through the ringer. They've been beat up real freaking bad by these shadow dwellers who get triggered. A rare and unique creature dealing with vampiric people wanting to drain your magic and mystery. Stop being so nice to creeps. You're a freaking legend. They thought you were a myth. They didn't believe you existed, so they thought they just came after you harder and harder and harder. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, what's going on? This narcissist. And the thing is that it's being talked about. Their trauma bonds with the star seeds are being talked about. Their jealousy over money, over recognition and status, regarding the ability to self-care, the ability to transmute, the ability to not be a freaking jackass in the world and steal from others and call yourself, I'm fancy, I'm a King of Pentacles, ooh, look at me. Yes, but everything you got was stolen on somebody else's suffering and you thought it was freaking funny. Came after the wrong freaking one. Came after the legend. Came after the legend. With their love bombing and gaslighting. They didn't see the red flags. It was all conspiracy theory. You weren't really existing. You didn't exist. You're a myth. I guess they found out otherwise. And everybody's pissed off. And everybody that they have attachment to is coming at you and expressing this lack of care. They want to mend the connection so that they can feel better, but they don't care about you. That's the truth. They want you there, but they don't actually care. You have to let them go. Some folks use relationships and communities to try to hold themselves together. They use it to latch on to, and make their lives better. Their connections with people make their lives better. It's like drawing on the essence of others to improve one's own life. And they call it relatives, having relationships. But all it is, it's supposed to be about love, honor, and respect. But instead, they siphon out of it. They siphon the power, the vitality, and then they do their work in it, in the world. And they say, oh, this is my job. This is what I'm to do. I'm drawing on my connections, on my relations, and I'm doing this work. And they're doing it without permission. They're saying it's about love, honor, and respect, these connections. But they're not loving and honoring and respecting these connections by drawing off of them without permission. It's the taker. You see, there's those who come in and they extract, they take. In a healthy relationship, both are pouring into each other. There's nobody taking anything. It's receiving what is poured into. And then they pour into also in a good way. But you go and you pour in and you pour in and you pour in, and all you get back is shit. You got to let it go. You can't be around people that are going to dump their shit onto you and then look at you as though you're insufficient and unworthy of being in their presence. They crap all over your gift. They take it and then they shit on you like it was somehow insufficient. Daydreaming. They're stuck in a fantasy. You're sacrificing them. You're letting them go. They want to mend the connection, but they don't give a crap. It's just all tears. Wham for me. I don't care about you, but wham for me. They're just because you cast them away. You cast them away. They didn't care about you. You cast them away, and now they want to mend the connection, and it's like, no. You cast them away from you. They're no longer worthy of being in your presence. They don't care about you. They want to bring their conflict to you. They want to share with you stories about how they've been abused. They want to share with you stories about their defeat, or how they lost, or what was taken from them, or how they suffered. They want to share that. They want to offload that onto you. Because you're an empath and you just don't effing care anymore. Which leaves them in a nightmare because they have to hold on to their own shit. You're like, I'm not processing that for you anymore. I'm not going to come here. You're guilty of laying your shit on me, and I'm staying in my own lane, and you're going to stay in your own lane. And that's just the way it is. People who are going to give equally, if I'm giving you love, I want love back. I don't want your freaking nightmare. I'm not going to sit here for an hour and a half and listen to your nightmare and all of your energetic, emotional crap that you're just pushing. Stay in your own lane. You're not going to dominate the life. You're not going to dominate the life of somebody using relationship so that you can have privilege and dump your shit onto somebody without a care. Because guess what? There's no more care to give. Stay in your lane. Because the Two of Cups are in a union here and they're sacrificing this bullshit. There won't be, they want to mend the connection, but they're being cast away because they don't care anymore. We don't care about your drama, about your nightmare, about your triggers, about your loneliness, about the abuses that you think have been happening to you. Okay, work through it. Stop laying it on others. This triggered bullshit. Manage it. Stop laying it on others. Robbery. Robbing people of happiness. Robbing people of inner peace. I got this happening in my life and listen to me, Oh, now I feel better. And look at you. What do you think? You think people are too weak to manage that? Well, no. Trigger. Robbing you of your happiness, robbing you of your status. You're just there observing, loving, and they want to lay that shit on you. That's the truth. Queen of Swords is here, seeing the reciprocity. It's got to be equal give and take from this point forward. Those people who rob you of your happiness and your peace through sharing their triggers with you, they're under judgment. You're calling judgment on this. It's like, I'm not dealing with all of the third-party crap that you got going on in your life, whether it be your doctor, your husband, your effing neighbor, whatever. I don't care. Stop laying your triggers on me. So you're taking your land back. You're taking your mind back. You're taking your energy back. You're going to be victorious over that. You're like, just stay away from me. I'm going forward with an adventure and I will be successful at it. I'm going looking for new opportunities. I don't want to process everybody's shit and then be told how horrible I am for it. Because you're high value. You're high value and you're taking your stuff back from these people. You're calling judgment and there's unfinished business here. These demons, these devils are in a Ten of Swords energy. They betrayed you and there's unfinished business here. They gotta deal with their own demons. And they're mad at you for making them deal with their own demons. They're mad at you because you refuse to get involved in their conflict. It's like, no, that belongs to you. I'm not coming here and taking that load from you. You won't fight with them. You won't fight for them. You're moving on. Six of Swords energy, and you're taking all your strength with you. They missed their opportunity. They said you're a bitch. They missed their opportunity. They think you're a bitch. You're taking your strength and you're leaving. And they're like, you bitch! And it's too late for them to take any action. You're just walking a freaking way. It's a death. That's death for them. They can't process their own shit. This troll was using your love as a snack. And now they're frightened by the rituals they did. Death magic. Death magic. There's an understanding they were doing death magic on you. They wanted to feed you to the troll as a effing snack. They're demon. They're afraid of the ritual they did now, the death magic. Because you're leaving. And you don't give a crap about them anymore. You know the truth about them and relationships. And you're here in actual harmonious union. So they're furious about this. Five of Cups, disappointed, sadness, regret. They want your forgiveness. This cult leader who is an expert in love bombing and gaslighting everybody. They're furious over this loss. And your promise and your triumph and your self-love. They're furious. King of Pentacles here, using people, laughing. He thought it was so freaking fun and funny. They effed with the legend. A mythical creature that wasn't supposed to exist. And they're stopped. Because there is a promise here. And a triumph for self-love. For the gift. This is a gain and a reunion for eternal love of the sweethearts. I'm just going to leave it there. I'm just going to use these 3 decks for a while. 4 decks. So I'm just going to leave that one there. It's unfortunate that somebody's been trying to feed you to their demon. This troll has been trying. This troll has been trying to feed you as a snack to their freaking demon. This troll has been using relationships to feed their demon and to gain freaking pleasure and land and status and stuff. So anyway, they're found guilty. They have to stay in their lane. They can't dominate you. Freaking triggered. Freaking triggered over this robbery attempt because the Queen of Swords sees the truth and she's like, oh no, you're going to get what you gave. You're not going to steal nothing. And she's victorious over this. The land is going back to those who are high value. They messed with the legend. See you on the next one.